Morning. It's about 6:30. It's Sunday morning, and in less than 2 hours we'll be leaving the rainforest and going back to Iquitos. Well, no little critters joined me in bed last night, or if they did, they were much quieter and more subtle about it. I'm tired of this constant damp. Like just saying to Tracy that the skin of my face hasn't been dry since we've been here. Somebody told me how if you don't have wellies you can easily get foot rot. And I think that's true. The humidity is so high that, you know, the sheets, the pillowcases, the towels, the clothes, your hair, it's all damp all the time. And then it's the challenge here for somebody who's lived in like the middle of civilization for, 59.5 years is massive. Even with a porcelain toilet, it still doesn't flush. You still have to walk around there on very roughly hewn floorboards, and there are huge gaps in the floorboards where, anything can come through. People have seen mice and rats and stick insects, and if you're not comfortable with insects around you, then that's pretty massive as well. And then they're all new insects, or most of them are new, so you don't know what you're dealing with. It doesn't seem to matter that there are no locks on the doors, and there are no windows anyway. It's just all wire netting, but you're never going to keep out the mozzies. And I discovered even if you've got mozzie netting over your bed, it doesn't necessarily keep out little furry creatures that I think it was a mouse that was in my pillow. It's hard here. And then the mud, like the fact that it rains so much, then there's so much mud everywhere. It's like you can't keep clean, you can't keep dry. If I was here too long on my own, I wouldn't keep my sanity, I don't think. But I find myself already missing it. Missing the crazy sounds, particularly at night. Most of which I can't identify. Missing the smiling faces of most of the staff here. Most of the people here are amazing. Just great big smiles from ear to ear all the time. And that might be partially because they find us amusing. And there's something, like I think I said right at the beginning, this is nature in your face, vibrantly alive. There are no half measures in this jungle. This is a jungle where life has not been tamed. Nature has not been tamed. And yes, bulldoze it down and you could probably tame it, but unless you do that, not a prayer. It has the upper hand. And it's quite awesomely wonderful. And I would recommend, no matter how wimpy you are, to test the rainforest out, even if it's just for 2 nights in your life. I'm not sure what it'll feel like back in the city. I'm looking forward to a shower, clean sheets, possibly even dry sheets, although Iquitos is just as hot. Food. Wi-Fi. Can't wait to be back on Wi-Fi. But this is an experience in a million, and well worth it, even if just to find out how you cope. I can see Mary out there just drinking it all in before we leave. I'll catch you later.